What is going on, you guys? It's your boy Artie, Executive Director of Film and Art. Got a special one for you guys today. Today we're taking a look at running back Isaiah Davis from South Dakota State, a FCS school. First time the Film and Art NFL scouting department is breaking down a FCS player, and we have a good one today, ladies and gentlemen. Isaiah Davis, 6', 220. Ideal size for the running back position. Um, very good vision. Identifies cutback lanes very well. Very patient in setting up his blocks, letting them develop. Phenomenal finisher as a runner, whether it's with power or agility. You're gonna see some nice little jump cuts in the holes here. Very soft hands in the passing game, and is not too shabby of a route runner either. So, yeah, Isaiah Davis. Let's get into it. When it comes to these FCS players, a lot of the big time guys, as far as national media guys, they sometimes kind of sweep these guys under the rug, right? But in reality, these guys are just as much NFL draft prospects as everyone else. Really nice, really nice jump cut there. Most of these guys are Division 1A or Division 2, but that does not mean that that's where their career stops, right? As you guys are clearly seeing with Isaiah Davis, right? The talent is pretty evident. He just didn't have the opportunities that other players did. But once you get into Senior Bowl and Combine and things of that nature, where you went to school doesn't matter. It's all about what you have in your toolbox, what you have in your tank, and in your arsenal to use. And Isaiah Davis has a lot of tools in his toolbox. As you guys are seeing, his ability to hit the hole on time is very good, and that's very important for a running back. You're going to see here, once he sees that lane, he attacks it, right? Some running backs, they'll waste too much time, too much movement. Isaiah Davis is really no wasted movement. He's getting north and south. He's not really trying to dance, bounce to the outside or things of that nature. He is trying to get north and south and get busy. Now, he does have, some lateral agility. It's not ideal. It is ideal. It's not the best. It's not elite, but he does possess the ability, make someone miss in the open field. I would like to see him do it a little bit more, but as you see here, he can get to the edge and finish through the contact as well. This is against Iowa, which I was surprised this game even existed. I really didn't have any recollection of Iowa, playing South Dakota State, but that's the game that the tape plug had, so that's what we're working with. And obviously North Dakota State, South Dakota State's rival. Love that cutback right here by Isaiah Davis. You're gonna see the big hole open up on the right side there. The quarterback motions him, back in from the slot. And just see the way he attacks, right? See the way he attacks that up, and he gets up out of there, and then keeps the feet churning all the way down the field. Now, when it comes to Isaiah Davis, right, obviously this running back class is extremely top-heavy. So Isaiah Davis could hear his name called on day 2 because of the lack of, draftable running backs. I mean, that's just the way this draft class is. So Isaiah Davis, going into the Senior Bowl, this is a big week for him. He's on the national team, so he's on a team with, Michael Penix, Bo Nix, Sam Hartman, Devontae Walker, Marshawn Lloyd's also on that team, another running back, Rasheen Ali from Marshall. So, Isaiah Davis has a chance to really, show himself of what he's capable of on a stacked team with a primarily stacked offense. Good offensive line, Jackson Powers-Johnson, Talise Fuaga, Jordan Morgan. That national team is just stacked. I don't know what Jim Nagy was thinking by putting all those stacked players on that one team, but hey. But back to the tape, though. You see that nice big jump cut there. Once he once he identifies it backside. Love to see that from a running back. When it comes to cutting, for me, if you can cut as a running back, you can play. And you see the way he put that foot in the ground and just was able to put that move there. It looks simple, but that is such a important detail as a back to be able to do that, right? See here, little ability to make someone miss in the open field. You love to see that as well. Do have questions about the long speed. I like his ability to get north and south, but he does not have that acceleration. See, nice move to get away from him there. But I would like to see, a little more long speed there at the end of that play. But overall, I do think that Davis has enough speed per se. And you see him here out on the edge. Also love the fact that he really, handles the football well. I don't believe he fumbled much over his career. So very, very, careful with the football. His team, South Dakota State, they won, two, FCS championships in a row. So, part of a winning team, winning culture, and a dynamite, football player as well here. As you see him just run over 4 people there and flexes as he should. When it comes to running through contact, that's no issue for Isaiah Davis. I don't think contact balance or anything is a question at all. I think with Isaiah Davis, it's more the long speed and that consistency. And breaking tackles in the open field. But let's get into the passing game, because the passing game is something again that I said in my report, as you guys will see later, that really impressed me with Isaiah Davis. And it's a passing league now, right? So if you're going to be a running back, if you're going to call yourself a valuable running back, potentially get a second and possibly a third contract, you've got to be able to catch the ball. And Isaiah Davis has some very, very soft hands. And I love the way South Dakota State used him like, a running back who could catch. You see, roll here, a little pop pass screen there, get him out in the flat, flare pass, get him out in the flat, get us some quick, easy yards. And you see the ball, he's a seamless catcher of the football. Got what he can, got out of bounds. So when it comes to, pass catching and everything, Isaiah Davis, he's not going to be a liability for you. He's going to make things extremely easy on you in the offense. And, he's not going to be a hindrance. See there, I like this hands catch as well here. This tackle by Riley Moss, by the way. That's a nice hands catch because that ball by the quarterback is not the best. He has to make an adjustment to it, right? But you like to see that from a running back because, running backs, they're not used to catching the ball. So see a running back make an adjustment like that as a scout is very, very impressive. Now this right here, this is a heck of a route. I'm just going to let it be known now. This is a heck of a route. See him stick that foot in the ground. That is Jack Campbell, by the way, Detroit Lions first round pick. And he just completely puts him in a blender here. I mean, pow. See that stab? And he caught it with one hand, too. Outstanding. Just an outstanding job there by Davis. Outstanding job there. And then one last catch here. Isaiah Davis, like I said, soft hands, pretty reliable in the passing game. So that's pretty much going to wrap it for the film portion of this film session. Overall, I think Isaiah Davis is a running back prospect who has pretty much outside of, Marshawn Lloyd and maybe Imani Bailey from TCU, the most to gain from this Senior Bowl because of the fact that, he just hasn't had a lot of exposure, with all of the, coaches and scouts that, most of these other prospects would have due to the fact that, they're Division I, they play in the SEC, in the Pac-12, in the Big Ten. So here's the scouting report for Isaiah Davis. I've already read it off. Pretty much not going to read it again. You can read it at your own leisure and all of that. Here are Isaiah Davis's career stats at South Dakota State. Very productive player, as you guys see. Ran for almost 15 1,500 yards. Not 1,500 yards. What am I saying? 4,600 yards as a back there. Very, very productive. And here are some team fits for Isaiah Davis and who I could see him best fitting at in the NFL. Catch you guys later.